So, you want to buy a pair of Selvedge jeans and your budget is tight. Let me show you a pair of Selvedge jeans from UNIQLO. Let's go through characteristics, construction, price and fitting, and let's see if those jeans fit the bill. See you inside. Okay, these are the stretch Selvedge slim fit jeans from UNIQLO. UNIQLO offered two cuts. A straight cut, which is not a stretch Selvedge, is 100% cotton, and slim cut, which offer stretch Selvedge, which I think, or I believe, that is the stretch added to this Selvedge is to improve the comfort of these jeans. Anyway, we're going to talk about two parts. First one, the fabric itself, and then the construction of denim, and see why these are a good choice for those that looking to get into the world of the denim or the Selvedge jeans. Fabric. The fabric is coming from Kaihara mills, one of the biggest mills in Japan that provide big brands around the world. The Kaihara not only offers Selvedge jeans, offer non-Selvedge denim too. Let's see some examples of Kaihara denim to keep in mind the bracket, the price bracket of this denim. This is 13 ohms, but let's see other brands. Let's put this for a second outside and see other brands that has used Kaihara and the similar denim. First, Gap, 1969. This I think are not anymore in production. I think it's not, this is dead stock. This is the very same denim that use UNIQLO, and it's more expensive, but let's see why. But the fabric is exactly the same. Also, Gap offer non-stretch, non-stretch. I was wearing trade this and very comfortable with the same Kaihara origin, and is still 13 ohms. This is Kaihara. Gap using Kaihara denim. Another Made and Craft, blue tag from Levi's. This is a 511. Are the same. If you compare it, you're going to see the same. It's exactly the same. I wore this a little bit. That's why the colors is a little bit lighter than this one where are brand new. But as exactly the same weight and the same stretching Selvedge. You see, it's this kind of Selvedge. Okay, this kind of Selvedge. A difference to the UNIQLO with this more red Selvedge, but are the same fabric. Very, very simple. What's the finish change is the Selvedge they use. Then one brand that offer Kaihara denim too, use Kaihara denim, is Edwin. This is made in Japan. Made in Japan. It's not the same that offered in the website in Europe. Are not the same. This I bought it from Japan. And this is the European made with fabric from Japan, which is Kaihara too. These are non-stretch. Also, Polo Ralph Lauren use Kaihara non-Selvedge, Selvedge, and stretch Selvedge. J. Crew the same, and there is other brands that I don't remember that use are big names. And see about the price tag, how big is using the same fabric. Now we know about the fabric. Let's talk about the characteristic and construction of these jeans. These jeans, many people describe as sewless because has no, are very, very plain. There you don't see nothing special. The surface is quite smooth and even. There is nothing special to these jeans. Are simple, straight, tight bowen, stretch Selvedge. In terms of the hardware is metal. It's not copper, but are branded. I don't know if you can see, branded, okay, are branded, and it's not bottom fly, it's zip fly, okay, that impact all in the cost. The pockets, the back, has no label here, had no patch at all. That impact in the cost too. The construction, the pockets are not lined, simple pockets. There is not hidden rivets. I'm gonna show later. The watch pocket or coin pocket has selvage, yeah, which is a good point. And let's see inside before to move with the measurements. Then let's turn out. This is size 34 is my regular size in UNIQLO denim. I tried this and 34 is the same like Levi's, the very same Levi's. Levi's size 34, 511 or regular Levi's. Levi's use Kaihara too, or another brand that use Kaihara for the Japanese made. That's what it means. Construction-wise, you have the rivets are metal, are metal, branded too. Yeah, okay. The pockets are very light and not 100% cotton. Are polyester 65% and 35% cotton, and very light and not deep. Are not deep at all. This is how deep are the bottoms. The maybe 15 centimeters, maybe 18. The construction is not sloppy. Look at the finish. You see, the finish is fantastic. The tacking here is chain stitch here, normal stitch, not chain stitch here. Okay, and in the back, yes, it's chain stitch. The back is chain stitch. You see the bar tacking in the pockets, not hidden rivets, and you see the chain stitch in the construction of the back. There's only one label, it's a UNIQLO. There's no other labels. Has the stamp here, and the only place where it say where it's made, which is made in Bangladesh, is here. These are made in Bangladesh. That means the denim is denim is from Japan, but the construction is in Bangladesh. In terms of the rest of the construction, a reinforced stitches, yeah, are reinforced, simple but reinforced, and here are not felted but are really well made. You see, overlocking and 2 lines of stitches, very reinforced. Simple construction, nothing fancy. The denim itself is not fancy too. It's very simple. It's selvage denim. Let's see the measurements at this 34-34. As you see here, 34-34. Let's see the measurements. This 34-34, and sorry, let me do this. Second. Okay. For your knowledge, my ideal size when I buy jeans, and usually on internet, is try to be around 36 inches or 18, when depend on the way they show the measurements. And in this case, it's 34, and the waist is 18. Exactly, 18. Because my ideal, my perfect is 37. Then I buy 36 in order to have that inch of a stretch. These are sanforized. They don't gonna shrink, or the shrink gonna be minimal, but they're gonna stretch back. Then that is perfect for me. Let's see, these are mid-lower rise, more mid-rise than lower. Let me see, the front rise is 10.8, the back rise must be 16 or so. The back rise is 16, exactly 16. The tie is, for being a slim fit, the tie is, because I have slim legs, that's why I use a slim fit most of the time, is 12.6, the 12.6 the tie. The knee, let's go 13 from here. the knee 8.5, a little bit more, 8.6, 8.6, and the hem is 7.2. The inseam, this says 34, 34. Then let's see if it's a real thing. But sometimes they say 34 and it's not. 34, 34, it's 34, 34, it's 34, exactly 34. So far, construction-wise, simple. Quality of the denim, Kaihara denim, many brands use this, must be a good quality. In terms of wearing what I wear in other jeans that are Kaihara, are really good. In terms of the fade, they fade quite fast. That is something that happened. I experienced this with the Levi's 511. I liked darker jeans, but they start to be light really, really fast. Let's go to a fitting test, see how things fit on me, and my final thoughts. 3. Okay, this is how fit this slim fit stretch Selvedge from UNIQLO. Front, the side, the side, the back, the other side. I don't wear any belt. Okay, and see, I think for me these are really, really good fit, the slim fit. I can wear a straight fit too, but it wasn't available the straight fit when I bought this. Anyway, let's talk about the final thoughts. Before to move forward with the final thoughts, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video, and help me to keep growing this channel. In terms of are worth it this cheap Selvedge from UNIQLO? Really worth it. There are two things we need to consider. First, the fabric is from Kaihara mills, used for a wide range of brands that's really expensive, like Polo Ralph Lauren, or Edwin, or cheaper like Levi's or Gap. Even though those brands are even expensive than UNIQLO. Why these are cheap even using Kaihara denim? Because the construction is basic. They don't use fancy things, fancy materials for the construction. It's very simple. Don't use patch. The hardware is very, very simple. It's not copper, it's metal. Zip fly. Are all the things. The pockets are not 100% cotton. All the things help to reduce the price of the production of this and let you reach Selvedge denim at a really, really affordable price. For who are these jeans? These jeans are for the guy who started in the Selvedge world and want to try and learn how this evolve and how deal with the Selvedge denim. Is a way to start for sure. And for those guys who already own expensive Selvedge jeans and want something to be about and still Selvedge, UNIQLO Selvedge denim is the way to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next. Bye.